Don't forget, tomorrow night, man, live at the Fox Theater, Chris Tucker and my main man, Sherman Golden.
Yeah.
You all on the show, right, Sherman?
Yeah, just me and him.
Yeah.
Two-man show.
Two-man show. That's what I be doing on the road, man. All them people, sometimes, man, just me and Cookie, man. She go out there, she try to steal the show and shit. Can't steal no damn show from me.
Oh, no.
She be trying though, boy. She be hitting them hard.
No, I don't.
I just be in the back drinking. But Chris don't drink, so I don't know what he do when your ass be lighting their ass up.
Back
Chris
there watching.
Chris Tucker don't drink?
Man, Chris Tucker opened a comedy club here in Atlanta, over by what used to be the Civic Center.
Right.
Yeah. And his daddy would do the cooking and everything. Yeah. They had the bar and everything. One night, Chris came in there and took all that liquor off because he said the Lord might come back. I said, Lord ain't coming to this. Ain't nobody else coming to the club. Why the hell would the Lord come to this last ass motherfucker? In that club with
and you the first person on his agenda when he get here?
Right. He ain't coming down.
He told us to throw all the liquor, because I was hosting this club.
He took all the liquor out of it.
Threw it in the dumpster, but they didn't bust. He just put them in there, right?
So he left, put that liquor in that dumpster if you want to.
Right. Now, we would have got it. We would have got it.
That's funny.
Right back to the
down
club.
there at Chris Club, me and Papa Tucker, Chris Daddy, he liked to cook. Right. He made big old pots. I ain't exaggerating. Pot be this big, a chili. And we go down there and eat and drink, and Chris cut that shit out. You lousy son of a bitch. That's my boy. But tomorrow night he'll be at the Fox.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm going.
I'm be with you, DC.
You gonna be with me? All right. All right. When paparazzi come up and take my picture, lean that way.
Still going.
Lean that way.
I'm gonna text you.
All right.
DC said,
Let's start some rumors.
I don't want to give her a stiff on right now.
I'm coming tomorrow, man.
Okay, that's what's up.
Sherman Golden and Chris Tucker. Boy, I think I've been knowing both of y'all about 30-something years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sherman, back in the day, we was struggling, boy.
You ain't lying.
We was poor, boy.
On that road. We was on that road.
We was poor, boy.
So Chris popped a little bit before you did. So
No, back in the day, me and Sherman used to be in there, and at that time, Chris was too young, but they would put this wristband on him where he couldn't drink. Well, he didn't drink no way.
Right.
But they put this wristband on him saying he was too young to come in the club. And you talk about roaches all the time.
Yeah, he did. He that was his thing on Def Comedy Jam. He sure did.
So he was dating this girl.
me.
I shouldn't be telling another man's story, but he was dating this girl, and her father gave him the money to go to Los Angeles and make the loop.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's when he went up there and got picked up in Friday.
That was a good way of getting him
Then
away
he
from
broke
his
up with
daughter.
the girl.
Yeah.
That was a good way of getting him away from his daughter. Here, take this money, go to Los Angeles.
Go to Hollywood. Go to Hollywood.
Follow your dream.
Go to Hollywood.
don't come back.
Way away from there. Way over there. Los
I know a
Angeles.
lot of people that have had that story, man. Gerald Levert sent Kim Whitley to Hollywood.
Oh, yeah?
That's a fact, brother.
Yeah.
Can't call his name, but I know several people like that where, some people have just sponsored some people, sent to Hollywood, and bingo, man.
What's a major part on next Friday that you just ad lib? Because there's so many
All
lines.
of them. I ain't know none of them damn lines. They wasn't riding on them lines. Cube gave I'm going to tell you how it would go. You had the script. You would do one take like the script said do it. And then Cube would tell me, Spoon, Cat,
Right.
all the comics,
Right.
go for it. Once we had one in the can that was per script,
Right.
Cube said go for it.
All right.
And at that point, we just be
So the
we just be
one.
wide open.
So the one. Do you hear me knocking? Well, let me in.
Let me in.
I know they had him in ad lib.
That was ad-lib.
Because you say, you hear me knocking? Well, let me in. So I was like, that right there, no one could have wrote that.
That was ad-lib. Then I took Cube had a song. Cube had a song. I said something about the song. And that made the cut.
Yeah, man.
But it's amazing, really, when you think about it. If you on a movie set and you shoot for 8 or 10 hours a day for 30 days. There's 300 hours of film, and the movie ain't gonna be but 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of editing and cutting.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of cutting.
Right.
A whole lot of cutting. They be cutting that shit out, man. But Cuba used to let us go for it. If you were a comic, you said go.
But
for
when
it.
you say, and I know you're real modest, but when you say when it comes to a pop culture black film, you got some of the most memorable.
I started this gangster shit. That's motherfucker thinks like that's what I'm trying to think of later. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you got some of the most memorable quotes as far as a black pop culture film. Uncle Elroy's quotes are probably recited more in our community than anything that I've ever seen. I mean, you got "Hear me knocking and let me in." I'm your Uncle Elroy. I don't care how high you get.
As long as you let me hit it.
Yeah, you got a whole lot. Right. You got a whole lot of ones, man. Of course, everybody want to do with the make it tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Yeah,
but you got a whole bunch of them. Like, I'm about to show y'all who the real Puff Daddy is.
Right.
You mean that was like, man, when you watch it, man, you sit there, man, you're like, I'm about to show y'all who the real Puff Daddy is.
And Mike Epps will be here Saturday. I was in Indianapolis last weekend, and Mike Epps has bought the whole block where he grew up and refurbished it. I mean,
That's
it's nice.
all right.
Oh, what's
It's
up,
nice.
man?
So after the show, and he came to my show in Indianapolis and went to his house
He from Gary, right?
from Indianapolis.
Oh, okay, Indianapolis, okay.
And we went to his house. I got Matt. We went to his house, and I mean, it's nice.
Wow.
He got his complex, and then he did all the other houses around there. And he'll be here in Atlanta. I won't be here, but he'll be here Saturday night.
Saturday, performing where? The Fox or?
But anyway, no, he's at State Farm with 85 South Crew.
Oh, yeah.
But
with
anyway,
Mojo
what I
Brooks on it.
started to say was, in that one scene, I don't care how high you get as long as you, because I don't smoke no weed.
Right.
And they was supposed to be them fake, what you call them things? Shines. Them
Fake
with
blunts.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they thought it was funny when the cameras was on, they slipped me a real joint.
Oh, shit.
And I realized it before, the scene was over. I'm like, oh, these low down. It was pretty good.
So did he have So was that a stunt man when you was putting that water on him? Telling son, no, the doctor said you got to wait 5 more minutes when you was putting water on him in the lawn after he got
No,
maced?
that was him.
That was him? Oh,
But
man.
I did use stunt man. I'm gonna tell you why. That 20-something years ago, I was in decent shape. Climbing that fence, it wasn't me. Running, Ricky Smiley was chasing Ricky Smiley, that wasn't me.
Okay.
And I could have done all that. But here was my thing. When they asked me, DC, can you do this? Can you do that? They were going to release the black stunt man that looked just like me.
Yeah.
I said, now who the hell else he gonna work for? If the black folk don't let the black stunt man
come
work.
on, DC,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
So they said, DC, can you jump this fence? I said, no, I ain't jumping no damn fence. DC, can you run? It's just 20 steps. No.
All right.
And get that brother in here.
So that when you
stunt
running
man.
around
He
the
can't be a
corner-
stunt man for white people.
Right.
Right. So that when you running around the
That's
corner to
all right.
tackle the big Mexican
I
dude,
mean, it took about 2 steps.
and then after that was the other guy.
It was stunt man.
Come, stop, man.
And when I got to the set that first morning, the boy was working. I got to the set, and I was with my management team. I said, who is that? That boy look familiar. And all of them, this ain't no joke. All of them together say, the nigga look like you. And then I looked at him, I said, that nigga does look like me. So I said, well, what the hell he doing here? They say he a stunt man for you. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this. The nigga looked just like me, and he was flaming.
Oh, damn.
And it was rough on me, because I'm like, man, motherfucker sissy.
Oh, Lord.
And he was flaming.
Right.
But he
was a
was
stunt
an
guy.
athlete, he was my stuntman.
Right.
And that nigga looked just like me. And I said, man, somebody see this boy on the street
DC
and swear,
DC, I thought DC would have
and swear it was me.
On Hollywood Boulevard.
But boy, let me tell you something. He could hop them fences and climb them and run, boy. Run, boy. Girl, whatever. Run. You look like me.
That's what's up. Right. So how did y'all cross paths, given that he was part of the Friday series first, and then you came in to the Friday series? How did you guys?
He wasn't in Friday.
I wasn't Friday.
Well, Chris Tucker. He was hanging with. She was hanging with Chris.
No,
Tucker.
me and Sharon came up back in the day when when both of us was getting $5 a show.
Yeah.
Dang.
$5 a show.
My first week I got paid. I opened for Paul Mooney. I was supposed to get $5 a show for 14 shows. Wow. And at the end of the week, they handed me a piece of paper, said I owed them 140.
Because you ate or drank.
I drank $147.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
That's how they
Back
get
in
so
the
what?
day.
So you
Back
guys
in
didn't
the
get
day,
paid.
man.
I was in
Sharon was
Ohio
working.
doing the show. So the guy on the club, he's like, hey, if you want something, just go to the bar and get it, right?
Yeah.
That's where they get you.
So I'm sending people drink because he tells me if I want something, just get it.
You
He
bad.
He ain't say I'm running the tab.
You big time.
So I'm
You showing
sending
out.
people drinks. I'm,
No.
Y'all
I don't
want some
drink.
drink? Send that table a drink.
Yeah.
Come in there and get my check Sunday. He pulled out that
They had you
paper.
$48.
What? I had a $350 bar tab. I was like, no, man.
Oh, yeah.
He said,
Yeah, you owe them.
yeah. I said, you told me if I want
And I
something,
still
to
owe
go
them
get
because
it.
I ain't had no $150 at the time.
I ain't say it was free at the end.
Oh,
He didn't.
my God.
I was
Oh, that's jacked up.
Yeah.
But we all right.
That's jacked up.
God bless old Stu Camille. God bless Sinbad. Sinbad was
Sinbad gonna come back,
He did
though.
an interview. God
coming
bless
back.
you, boy.
He coming back.
Good
It's
luck.
gonna be rough.
But I saw an interview,
Yeah.
and obviously he had a major stroke.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Hopefully, though, he's positive about it. So we need to be positive
That's
about it.
right.
he positive minded, but well, shut up, DC.
But negates everything else. He can do it.
It's a long road to get back the way
Yeah.
he
But
tried
it's
to
a
be.
road. But it's a road.
It can
Long
be
as
done.
It's a road.
I hope the
Let him
Lord,
thank you, sister. As long as it's jail.
I hope the Lord don't curse me with a stroke. But
No.
let me tell you, man. No, I'm not gonna say it.
There you go.
He can
Shout
do
out to
it.
Sinbad on his road
Shout
back.
out
What we
Sinbad.
got?
Shout out to
What we
Sinbad
got?
and the Atkins family. We did a benefit show, gave the family $150,000.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Me, D.L. Hughley, Earthquake, J. Anthony Brown, Lavelle Crawford,
Wow.
T.C. Copeland in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's his real name, David Atkins.
Uh-huh.
God bless him. I hope he fares well, my main man. Sinbad. Well, they had a big thing. I know we got to go. I'm over time, man. But they had a big thing on Internet Day. Because did you see the little white girl that was upset because she went to a rap concert? And when they started saying nigga in the rap, she was singing along, and the sisters was fixing to whip her ass.
She knows better. She knows better.
I'm not sure about that.
So, listen, so one time we're out. It was myself, Darren Sharper, and one of our publicists, right? And we're down in Biloxi at this spot. And, of course, this Lil Wayne song comes on, and the song goes, F y'all N-words. And she was so
F you
into it.
niggas.
Yeah.
And y'all in there
So-
with all them white girls.
No, she was
You
one
had
of the
black
few,
girl in there?
Yeah, she was one of the few white girls that was in there.
I keep forgetting she here.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. Anyway, she was one of the few white girls in there. So she said the N-word, and I promise you, like the record stopped. Everybody like, look, and my man D-Sharp just threw a drink in her face, but it saved her. Like she had to say thank you because it was like, soon as she said the N-word, everybody like just stopped and looked at her, and D-Sharp just threw a drink in her face.
But I don't
and
know
everybody
about that, man.
Check her like,
If somebody
and
make a
everybody was
song,
okay with it.
if somebody make a song,
She knew she can't say that
and
word.
nigga in the song,
She can't say that
and
word.
hey, they buying the record.
She cannot say that word. Trust
You
me.
said you put it in there.
Listen, when I ain't gonna say her name, she know what I'm talking about. When she said that singing the song, it's like everybody stopped and looked. And we had the panic mode, and only thing Shark could think of, he had to throw a drink in her face. And when he did that, it's like all the black people were cool. Like, okay, all right, let's business
Bring
as
out a
usual.
trance.
Yeah, everybody's like, okay,
Look,
business as usual.
And then what she said, I know this nigga didn't just throw a drink in my
No, she was like, thank you.
Yeah, she wiped her head back. She wiped her head back and said,
He's
thank you.
like, thank you, nigga.
Let me tell you something. On the golf course,
Yeah.
them white men, all they play is nigga music.
Yeah.
Right.
Until you pull up to their cart, then you see them reach in,
Turn it down.
turn it down. You see them reach in and turn it down.
We got good
but
music.
when you ain't paying, when they think you ain't paying attention, they be out there with their golf
We
club.
got good
Oh,
music.
they are the number. White folk are the number. And I got this from Ice Cube now.
They buy.
They buy the most.
If it were not for young white folk,
Yeah.
They buy the most.
the rappers would not make the money that
Yeah,
they
they buy the most.
Yeah.
But now, so that I'm not sure now. I'm not sure that they ain't entitled to sing the lyrics.
No, they're not entitled.
They can't sing on.
They buy the record.
Oh, well.
Do it say it on the back of
gotta
the
sing it
record.
in the
You are
comfort of your
entitled to say
home.
nigga 3 times for the purchase of this
better
album.
say it in the
Song.
And the white girl,
comfort of your
the white
home.
girl on the news was like, you know, I wouldn't be here if I was racist. I buy the
Hey, I
records.
gotta
I
step
support this artist. He's my favorite. And we coming in there to see you cooking. He's my favorite. And I can't sing the song.
You can't say that word.
You can't say that word. That's like, and I'm about to show my age. Before the era of download, I remember, man, when you go to the music shop and everything, and of course, that's when you had the explicit lyrics. And I saw this old white woman. She was buying all the NWA and all these songs for her grandchild because they couldn't, you couldn't purchase at a certain age at the time CDs and stuff. But she had several CDs, and she was asking the guy behind the counter, I need this song. She had a list, and it was this old white lady purchasing stuff for her grandson. So, but you still can't say it. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
They say it.
I tell you what.
They say it loud in their car, but they ain't gonna say it around us.
Say it in the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
Right.
In your car with your windows rolled up.
Yeah. They can't say it.
Is that right?
You see her sipping that.
Yeah.
You see what she said. Listen now. Listen. One thing I do know about Suzanne, when she sipped that ginger ale, she's standing on business. She's standing on business. She sipped that ginger ale now. She know it. I get a ginger ale every week. I know it.
I'm not sure that's right, bro.
Nah, okay.
They
You
buy
can't
the
say it.
records.
Can't say it.
They support the black artists.
Can't
They
say
buy
it.
the records.
Can't say it.
And then you're going to tell them they can't sing the lyrics.
Can't
You
say
can
it.
sing the lyrics.
They
Okay,
just
let
can't sing it
somebody-
around
You
us.
just can't say that word.
What if that's the
around
word
us.
that rhymes? What if the song go and I pull the trigger on that black? What they
Then
supposed to
do
say?
like the radio.
That rhyme with
Blink
trigger.
it out.
Hold on, Sister
Do
J.
like
We about
the
to end this
radio.
right now.
Blink it out.
What if one walked up to you right now, sing a song, but looked at you and called you the N-word?
I say, cracker, good night.
Hey, but,
Exactly.
hey, but you got to remember too, the white people are the ones that own the record labels.
It don't matter. Give
There
you
you
word
go.
to say.
No, I'm saying
There you go.
it's like it's like in film right now.
What? I'm
Li-
listening.
Like, how many black people own, but besides Tyler Perry and a couple others now? But growing up when we were younger, how many black people own a film company, production company,
They
anything?
can own it all day.
I own
If you
a
saying
production
stuff
company.
derogatory, you better darn sure you gonna need our money.
I own a
if it's
production
gonna
company
Be
that's
successful.
been losing money for 14 years.
right. But then white companies ain't losing no money though. They
Stop
always
it.
making money.
Why you stop it? Why
They
you think
always making money.
Why you think politicians come to these churches and to the community and stuff? If we don't support it to a certain degree, especially if it's a certain film, they gonna lose money. Don't think we don't have an impact. All I'm saying
No,
is
I didn't say we don't have an impact, but I'm talking about ownership. And if you have somebody sitting there, trying to get their deal or their movie, their record, whatever, they're going to do what they got to
can
do.
say it so freely to us, why don't they just simply do it?
Because they know they shouldn't.
Thank you. If they can say it so freely to us, because don't think they don't want to say it, but they know they can't say it.
No.
Because two
They
things come behind that. You can lose your money or your life.
No, they say it. They just don't say it in front of us.
You're pushing my point.
Would you really kill somebody for calling you a nigga?
I smack the hell out of them.
They would probably feel like they want
I'm
me
letting
dead.
you know that now.
I just thought, it'd have to be some repercussions. You ain't gonna just talk to me and be disrespectful.
I mean, all you're going to do is just verbally go back at them. I mean, are we still in the days where, in some cases, if you already pushed to the edge and then on top of that, white person call you a nigga, it might push you over the edge.
We
but-
won't go as far as nigga. Could you imagine yourself telling a 4-year-old white girl, "Hey, how you doing, Miss Dorothy?" Could you call her Miss Dorothy while she walking around and carrying herself and looking at you? Yeah, you need to follow me around, DC. Come on now, that's what some of us had to go through.
Yeah.
And you think we finna revert back to that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Could you see yourself doing it?
Depending on how much money she has.
And there it goes.
That ain't even the N word. But you gotta
it.
call like how we some of our answers that call a 4-year-old Miss Dorothy. Come on, man, that ain't happening.
I actually had an incident when I was in Jackson, Georgia with my granddaddy. Went to the grocery store, and he called a little boy, the grocery store's owner, son. He called him Mr. Mike. I said, "Granddaddy, that ain't no Mister.
Thank
No,
you.
that's
That's
right.
Mike."
Thank you.
But my granddad time
Had
was
been-
about
yeah, his-
85.
Exactly.
So
He grew
my
up a different time.
cousin, Roxanne, got out the car and left the keys in the car. My granddaddy drove the car through the grocery store window.
Ooh.
And the white man that owned the store came out, and he was like, "Mr. Toad," that's what he called my granddad, Mr. Toad. "What were you doing?" He said, "I don't know. I saw Mr. Mike, that was little boy's son. I mean, the white man's son." And my granddad drove through that window, so I was like, "Yeah, there Mr. Mike is." We drove through this damn grocery store window.
Exactly.
But that's a little rough. That slavery shit is not.
Thank you.
It lingers on. Did you know?
Thank you.
Here's y'all's fact. I know we over time. I bet y'all didn't know this.
Try.
During slavery in the United States, well, I'm gonna ask y'all this. During slavery in the United States, how old do you think the average slave lived to be?
During slavery in the United States,
28.
I was about to say 27.
I'd say about 40.
How old did the average slave live to be in America during slavery? Sister JJ?
I don't know. 70, 80, I don't know.
70, 80. Shit, nigga don't live to be 79.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking they ate good back then. I don't know, what, 20, 25,
22.
22.
22. Wow.
Yeah, that's an old slave.
Jeez. Because they worked us to the death. And
Yeah.
then, of course, they was making the heck
I
out
was
of
just
us.
reading something. I read that last week. The average slave in America during slavery in America lived to be 22 years old.
They didn't get old enough to see grandkids, man. They were just murdering us. Like
And get
nothing.
old enough to see grandkids, which is a blessing in a way.
Yeah.
Stop
Oh,
it.
God.
Stop it, DC.
You don't have no grandkids?
Absolutely not.
I got 10 grandkids.
You got
the
10.
body.
Yeah.
Get Brian some.
No, I'm cool.
You want some?
I'm cool. No, I'm cool.
You've been listening to DisRace. I'm DC Curry.
I'm Brian Harper.
I'm Sister JJ.
Damn, y'all slow.
This your man Bullhead.
Sherman Golden.
Sherman Golden appearing tomorrow night at the Fox Theater, the famous Fox Theater. You've been listening to DisRace. We'll holler.